all. Today we are going to see about limited liability partnership. Next one, limited liability partnership. It is a limited liability partnership is a corporate form uh, of organization that provides the benefits of limited liability but allow its partners the flexibility of the organizing the internal structure as a mutual partnership based agreement between them. So it is an alternative to the traditional partnership with an unlimited personal liability. On the other hand, the companies act based on the government structure of the limited liability company. It enables the professional expertise, entrepreneurial initiative to combine, organize, and operate in flexible, efficient manner. So next we are going to see about features of LLP. LLP we know about it, limited liability partnership. So first one is Regulating Act. Regulating Act in LLP it is governed by the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008. The provisions of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 is not applicable to LLP. Second one, separate legal entity. An LLP is a body corporate and a legal entity separate from to its partners. It is an artificial person. It is invisible, intangible, no body, no mind, and no soul. It exists only in the eyes of law. Third one, perpetual existence. Any change in the partners shall not affect the existence of LLP. So LLP is more akin to a company. Number of partners. LLP shall have at least two partners. There is no maximum limit for the number of partners. Anytime the number of partners of a LLP is reduced below 2, the LLP carries on business for more than 6 months. The person who is the only partner of LLP during that time, he is able to carry on the business for after those 6 months, shall be liable personally for the obligations of the LLP incurred during that period. So next one is designated partners. It can have two designated partners who are individuals and at least one of them shall be resident in India. So in case of LLP, which all partners are body corporates, at least two individuals who are nominees of such body corporates act as an designated partners. Next one is limited liability. Only to a limit to the extent the capital contributed by each of the LLP. So every partner of LLP for the purpose of business, the agent of the LLP, but not of the other partners. The partner is not personally liable directly or indirectly for an obligation solely by reason of being a partner of LLP. So partners shall not be personally liable for the wrongful act or the omission of any other partner of the LLP. The liabilities of LLP and the partners who are found to be acted as intent to defraud creditors or any fraudulent purpose is unlimited for all or any of the debts or other liabilities of LLP. So next one is management of business. It is created for carrying out the business with a view to earn profit. So the partners have the right to manage the business directly. So unlike the corporate shareholders. And next one is Need-Based Application Act. So need-based the provision of the Companies Act on National Company Law Tribunal designated partners, the identification number DPN and register of companies have been made applicable straight to the LLPs. So central government has the power to notify the provisions of the Companies Act. So mandatory electronic identification number for the designated partners. So we'll be saying it as designated partner identification number that is mentioned as DPIN. So it is mandatory for everyone to have that. The allotment of DPIN is existing and future designated partners is mandatory. So DPIN is required for individual number of partnership held by them. So So DPIN is LLP is always verified with the credentials of the designated partners with the help of the government to keep a track of the people who run the LLPs. So next one is rights and duties of the partners. So rights and duties, it's nothing but it is governed by the agreement between the partners who have the flexibility. So draft the agreement as per their choice. So duties and obligations of the designated partners will be provided under the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008, and Indian Partnership Act 1932 does not apply to the LLP. So since the concept of separate legal entity and perpetual succession are the strange to partnership. Next we are going to see about the merits of LLP. So first one is formation of LLP is very simple as compared to the companies and does not involve much formality. Second one, it is a body corporate, which means it has its own existence as compared to the partnership. LLP and its partners are distinct entities in the eyes of law. An LLP is a separate legal entity different from the life of its partner. So LLP and person who own it are separate entities and both function separately. So next one, separate property. One second. Sorry. So perpetual succession. LLP has perpetual succession, notwithstanding any changes in the partners of the LLP. The LLP remains the same entity with the same privileges, immunities, estate, and possessions. So it can exit till it's wind up in accordance with the provisions of law. And next one is flexibility. So partners can decide what they want to run and manage the LLP as per the agreement. So Act does not regulate the LLP to large extent, rather than allows the partners to have the liberty to uh, manage as per the agreement. So next one is easy to transfer the ownership. It is easy to join or leave an LLP. So it is easy to transfer the ownership in accordance with the terms which has been specified in the LLP agreement. And next one is separate property. So LLP is a legal entity. It is capable of owning its separate property and funds. So property invested and by which is controlled, managed, and disposed of. So LLP is not the property of its partners. So next one, attract finance from the private investors. So financing a small business like sole proprietorship or partnership can be difficult, but LLP being a regulated entity like a company can attract finance from private equity investors, financial institutions, etc. And last one is LLP partners, unlike partnership, are not agents of the other partners. So therefore, they are not liable for the individual acts of the other partners. So it protects the interest of the individual partners. And last one is compliance. So as compared to the private company, the number of compliances are less in the case of LLP. Thank you for the session. Have a nice day.